When God created the heavens and the earth, He knew about us, and He knew what His purpose for us was going to be. To be set apart means that you are set apart from the world because you know what the Lord's purpose is for you, and you are following that purpose.
Understanding that purpose and just embracing the difference in who you are and the differences among us.
I just transitioned into sales, right? I have an engineering degree. For the last 10 years, I've been telling myself I'm an engineer, I'm an engineer, I'm an engineer.
And so I thought, wow, that's weird. Like I always thought of myself like as Lashen the lawyer, like that's my identity, you know? But there's a difference between having this passion to like advocate and then also like my identity in Christ.
I was trying to be something that someone else said I should be, and I was trying to fit into that mold.
Having you here on this earth is not a mistake at all.
You know, we say quite often that there aren't any coincidences, and I'm starting to see that.
I'm going to take it upon myself to teach this to as many people as I possibly can before I die.
So many of us kind of get caught up in the not knowing, and so therefore there's this feeling of stagnation, this feeling of okay, I can't move forward, I can't, you know, like I'm not like this person. I see them achieving great things, and it's like, but that doesn't seem like it's me. So what am I here for?
We look kind of silly, like not knowing why we're on this earth, like not knowing what our purpose is. So we go through, I guess, going through the motions. We go through the motions of Christianity. We go through the motions of like life, but we don't really know for sure like who we are in Christ and how do we bring glory to His name authentically.
I feel like this program definitely puts a voice to what God has placed on your heart specifically, and kind of also putting a voice to okay, God is real, and He knows you. He knows your every being. He understands you in ways that you don't understand yourself.
This study really helped me realize that sometimes God just wants you to sit and kind of like just be still and wait for Him to give you instructions for how to proceed. The study really emphasizes on keeping a journal. So before I started the study, that's not something I did at all.
This program, I think, definitely just kind of helps bring that to the forefront, the passions and even the experiences that you've went through in life that have caused you pain. I feel like this program just kind of, you know, brings that out and kind of says that, yes, you've gone through this thing, but it's not the end all or be all. You know, there is more for you, and even using that as like a propeller forward.
Brett and Kristen have an amazing way of using tools and showing you how to have a relationship, because once you know you're set apart, to continue to be set apart, in my opinion, is really a hard walk if you don't have tools in a community of people, because the world can suck you right back in.
To realize that sometimes God is building a foundation in your life, and when you think of a building's foundation, it usually remains in the ground. It's not visible to the world, and so that means that when He's building that, you might not see that happening, but that is what the house is built on, and so that's what the rest of your life is going to be built on. He's just kind of getting you ready.
starting to see that. I mean, you can see both from my past and how things are kind of connected, but also each and every day, just how God works in our lives.
There's miracle after miracle, and you just think, you know, it was just the apostles and it was just Jesus, but every day is filled with his miracles. But you have to be tuned in to see them and to appreciate them.
Sometimes, like, you know, intentionally, you know, take note, even if it's just mental notes of what God is telling us to do in our marriage. Sometimes it's, you know, just sitting and waiting for something to happen, not panicking, just trusting that God is still in control.